casting of Frank Stone.
But we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed. I know we're flipping.
I have worn many masks over the centuries.
Okay.
Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward.
Interesting.
And now, a new guise, a new timeline,
Oh.
a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill.
Oh. It was done on purpose.
But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Jodie Mermaid and we are about to play the casting of Frank Stone. Here we go, let's get into it. Let's see if we can collect any more collectibles, because we are missing a bunch.
Now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not
It's like a church.
this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
I don't like that guy. Curious or suspicious? Tell me about Augustine. How do you know about Murder Mill? You have 20 seconds, Twitch. You can vote how we answer, if you want to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go with suspicious.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut the shit.
You want to know the truth?
Yeah, I do.
When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real.
All right.
But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
What did you do?
Hey.
Hi, Madison.
Just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
I think the most interesting thing out of all of this,
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
how did Madison, get a part of the film? That's what I want to know.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
It's a lot of effort for an
Before all this
outfit.
goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well,
it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
What?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Oh.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
He's a dick. Sorry you had to go through that. Comforting or probing? What about you, Stan? I think we should be comforting. What do you guys think? You guys can vote in Twitch right now. Ian, I think you'd really enjoy it. I think you'd really enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it. You can get Twitch to vote too,
So
which is
sorry
very
you had to go
fun.
through that.
Good story. I
It's
like
never
it.
easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Maddie appreciates your comforting words.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
He does not care
I don't
at
suppose you'd
all.
like to enlighten me.
Of course.
He's so rude. I don't like Stan.
And
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
what's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Sorry, Maddie. Oops. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs. There we go. This is a creepy building. So we all have a piece of the film. My character right now actually directed the film when we were kids. So I have a piece of the film, but these two have a piece of the film also.
Cool statue.
Is that the hillbilly?
Missing a piece, though.
What's he gonna have in his hand?
Wow. Powerful.
Whoa.
What's that?
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Looks like the cage to Resident Evil 7 that goes to the baby house or the dollhouse. What's this? The true story of Frank Stone,
Sensationalist
told by
trash.
the man who stopped him.
Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
Sam Green. All right. Just calm down. I have dyslexia, all right? So just give me a minute, okay? That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The flatfoot from out of state and a little green for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on the Cedar Hills trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it. said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw it with my own eyes. To all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills. But he wasn't alone. There was a lady there. And I'm guessing that was Augustine, who wants to film things. There was a lady in a hood there. But the cop didn't see her because she was actually on the platform above. Is this from the cop's perspective, though? It must be. Yeah. By Sheriff...
I should check on Maddie. Can't be easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
But then she disagreed. She said no. Need a key?
Looks like it opens with a key.
Interesting. This is going to be the box, right?
And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Who are you talking
Stan?
to?
Psh, not in a million years. No way. You sure would get a kick out of this place?
Who are you talking to?
And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
Right?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you
I
was.
could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late.
Damn.
She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone.
That sucks.
So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
There was something I never told anyone. It's a good idea to dwell on the past. There's something I never told anyone else. Ooh, I think we should do that answer. What do y'all think? I don't know, because her mum had blonde hair, but I'm wondering if her mum was the one who was the other girl when we were kids. But I don't remember her name. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago.
We're going to get a flashback?
We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in
Oh.
the middle of it all was Bonnie.
Okay, the big
I
sister.
don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves.
That makes
The only
sense.
thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
She looks awesome. She does look like her mum. Goddamn.
Hey guys,
What? What, Stan?
look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah, there, right there.
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
The heck? Concerned. They might be after the film strips. If this plot gets any thicker. Ooh. What should Linda do? I think concerned. If this plot gets any thicker. What did y'all vote?
If someone else
Concerned.
did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
Yep.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Who is that? The Phantom of Cedar Hill. Are we getting a flashback?
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Right on time. You gotta keep it down. Ooh, how are we gonna answer? Excited or agitated? Right on time. You've got to keep it down. I think we should be excited. Maybe we're agitated though. Because we just got called out for trying to control someone. Know what I mean? Excited.
Hey, right on time.
Time
Hey.
to get cooking.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this
Alright.
production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
Quiet, please.
Oh, he's not gonna like that.
That reminds me, now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow.
Murder Mill.
This is.
Do you think you can actually buy these
this is
t-shirts?
amazing.
That would be kind
I'm
of fun.
honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
So his sister, Bonnie, had a baby that's
sure it's
Madison. And she
Yeah,
is right
so
now with
Dad's
Linda,
never exactly been stoked
the
about
girl with the
that.
pigtails
But I thought
in
he
the
got the
future. Got it.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Guess not. Stone's victims were real people. Uneasy. Ooh, I think we should go with uneasy. What do y'all think? This is such a dork club. They're making a film. I think it's cool. Uneasy. Good
Stone's
answer.
victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing.
I will say it's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Any of the victims.
They're making a film out of
We're
real
not gonna
people that
exploit
died, and it's
Stone's victims.
crazy.
I'm just trying
Like,
to maximize the potential of our main location.
people dress
That's how you
up
make a good movie.
as Bubba, me included, and he actually killed people. Like, he's based on a true killer, and it's crazy. Approving, you're right, or are we gonna go with you're missing the point? Y'all can vote now on Twitch. There's a poll up. Y'all can vote. You're missing the point has got more votes right now.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
That was 50,
big deal?
50, 50?
I don't think you're like a little too excited about everything that happened there.
Jaime, if it bothers
Leatherface
you
is
so
based
much, you can
off a...
always stay home.
Yeah.
Chris,
Kinda number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. Then I'm gonna go make this thing. Any way I have to.
Oh, Chris' fixation on Frank Stone worries you. Look around the garage, then talk to Linda. All right. Examine. The blasted corpse. It's behind you.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
We'll find it. Oracle of the Omniverse. Guru Connor Barnum.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank...
I don't know. It's all related. To him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
That's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
It was through my own practices, learnt from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able
I
to...
pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders.
If y'all could
And the
stop
little
talking so I can read.
Good thinking.
Are you done? I'm gonna just read in my head. All right.
It was through my own practices learned from my journeys through the American interior that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached.
An omniverse? Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation. And while we may each have only finite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visits all destinations. Two, the differences planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. To explore this idea further, we must consider some Oracle of the Omniverse, a book claiming there are multiple versions of people and objects across different realities. Yeah, we're missing collectibles. We know. Q. Use item. Yep. Pop the tape in.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world.
Who was the baby, though?
Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Who was
Thanks
the
to Mr.
baby?
Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Oh, he died? Murder Mill. No more edits. Let's go film.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Mum will be
can't
home
wait.
Sunday. There is good light inside to film this shot. Remember your lines, please. Murder fucking Mill rocks. What? I can't see any collectibles.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her obsession with Frank Stone is intense. Should I be worried about Robert? What do you guys think? You think Insecure? We had 2 votes for Insecure. All right. I can tell there's men in chat.
think I should worry about how tight they're getting after like one day? She barely knew Robert existed, now they're inseparable.
You're friends, Jaime.
She's always cheating.
But sometimes friends both long for something more. Something passionate. Something...
Okay, stop.
I've been thinking about something for the movie. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah,
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Disapproving. They shouldn't have wasted all this time. Encouraging. It's pretty rad. Petty. Chris and Robert's research. You're going to be petty? Disapproving. They shouldn't have wasted all this time. It's pretty rad. Encouraging? We got a point for encouraging. All right. Rad is the best word ever.
Hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah.
Look at the date.
Yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Oh, Robert's being nice to him. What a queen. She looks like the lady out of Charmed.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
How did Bonnie die? That's Madison's mum. How did she die? That's what I want to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
We're being watched. Oh, the Dead by Daylight music!
We don't have to do this.
Oh my god, that's intense.
We do.
Ready?
We're being watched.
Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
Find the entrance to the storm drain. Ooh. Find the entrance to the storm drain. Oh, we're Chris now. Hey. Squeeze.
Again. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard.
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
I think we should go in the forest.
So, which way?
Do we climb the gate and go near his dad, which is a police officer who doesn't want us on the site? Or do we take a little bit longer, but we avoid trouble and we cross? What do y'all think? I think we should cross. We got 1 vote. Ooh, we're 50-50. Okay, we got 2 for climb. You want to go near the police officer? Oh no.
Let's keep this as simple as possible and not waste any time.
Okay, we just have to be careful about my dad.
We will.
Hop on over.
Oh.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember. I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing.
That is a bit weird.
Nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary.
Why would I be allowed to squeeze in here? That's weird.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
A ring? A trinket? Mother-daughter ring. Interesting.
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Trinket?
Totally. Yeah.
Hype! We are missing a bunch of trinkets and collectibles. But it's fine. Crouch. Why does his dad patrol every single night?
It's my dad. Everybody, hide.
Uh-oh.
Anyone there?
No.
Getting too old for this.
You wouldn't patrol
Come back
every
this way
night.
again. Let's go.
Careful. I feel like we're going to have a skill check moment. Oh, no, we're good. Whew.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
This is cool. Can I go this way? No. Ugh.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Oh, he brought torches.
Thanks.
Brought
Good
one
job.
for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
I love this kid. This is who you want. You're going to go and inspect a murder house? You're going to want Robert with you, bringing the flashlights and the granola bars. This kid knows what is up.
Always be prepared.
Someone is stalking us. Maybe it's Bonnie.